Alright guys, so I'm back again with the episode number 3 of me driving on my own around most important zones for the test for Leeds. I'm in front of Horsforth test center again, and I'm gonna be driving again for about 30 to 40 minutes, and I'm gonna keep on commenting about everything happening important around me. Alright, so I'm gonna move from here. So it's kind of icy as well today, so let's see what kind of challenges I can have while driving around here. So seems alright. It seems very calm today. So few vehicles coming from behind, so I'm not gonna make my move, but I can put the signal. It's your personal choice. I can put the signal, it doesn't matter. So blind spot, mirrors, everything ahead, blind spot again, and I'm gonna make my car move. Like I said last time as well, it's a 30 zone, but most likely you might not be able to do a 30 miles per hour here because it's just too narrow and too busy as well. So I'm doing about 25 miles per hour at the moment. I can see loads of vehicles parked on my left side. That means I'm constantly overtaking them, and it's making me drive a bit close to the central line because I want to leave about one door gap from the cars on the left side. I'm going to speed up slightly more, about 27 miles per hour now, 28. Gonna leave my gas pedal for a few seconds till I get a bit more visibility. Okay. Second gear because my speed had gone below 20 miles per hour. And at the moment I'm slightly over the line, so I have to be worried more about people coming from ahead. A big lorry is coming up, so I'm gonna probably pull in for a few seconds. And I'm about to make my move. The roads are very clean despite it snowed last night, but I think I'm not gonna use some tricks which we normally have to do, worry about when it's icy roads, because I cannot feel that icy at all. Gonna be taking the first road on the left side with mirrors, signals, speed around 20-ish miles per hour. Into second gear, I'm gonna bring the clutch smoothly up so the car doesn't jerk. And it's a very steep hill, and sometimes it could be a bit busy as well, so make sure to drive in the lower gear like I'm doing around second gear. And at the end of the road, I'm gonna be turning right. Now this junction could be very tricky sometimes because it's just too busy, because there's a train station on the right side and I expect loads of people to be coming from the right side. I can see the right, but I cannot see the left, so I'm gonna kind of go into first gear. Seems okay. Alright. And first roundabout of the day, it has 4 exits. Let's do the exit number 3. Now the exit number 3 on this roundabout is not right. Its direction is perfectly straight, so I'm gonna be doing it from the left side of the road. It seems perfectly clear. I'm gonna be perfectly on the left side, exit number 1. Before the exit number 2, I'm gonna do a few mirrors, and on the divider, I'm gonna put the left signal, and I'm inside the third exit. Now, most likely the third exit could be on the right side of the roundabout, but again, some of the roundabout might have the third exit bang on straight. 20 zone should keep around 18 to 19 miles per hour because I cannot feel so many hazards around here. No one's coming from ahead. The road is kind of wide as well. Mirrors again before I move back. The car is starting to rev a bit. That means my car might need the third gear soon, but I'm not gonna do it because I can see another junction coming up. It seems to be a T junction because I cannot go straight, and I would be turning left at the end of the road with the top and left mirrors, left signals. I cannot see nothing. I'm gonna press my clutch down and let the car slow down on its own instead of braking. And around 10 below, I'm gonna put the kind of first gear, recover my biting point again, and then add a bit of the gas, and that's all. I didn't use any kind of brake because I knew when the clutch would go down, the car should slow down on its own. Visibility is very low, like very low. So I'm doing about 10 to 12 miles per hour, nothing else. Okay. Again, still no visibility. Mirrors before I move off, and I'm gonna check a few mirrors just while coming in. And at the end of the road, I can see a change of speed. It's gonna be a 30 miles per hour. That means I need to expect people driving a bit faster, so my judgment should be better when I take the junction on the right side with the mirrors, signals. I'm gonna brake a bit more. I cannot see nothing, so clutch definitely no matter what. And into first gear, Right side is not clear, left side is not clear. Left is clear after this car, and about now. Okay. Now it's a 30 zone. I would see what can I do. At the moment I'm doing about 20-ish miles per hour. I'm speeding up a bit more. I can see a double solid line. I mean, I can see the central line being solid line in the middle. That means no overtaking from either side. And I would be taking the first junction on the right side, so I can see my junction mirror signals. I'm not gonna try to do in third gear. Gonna go back into the second gear. No one coming from ahead, so it's perfectly clear, but I'm still gonna go across the central line and I'm gonna start turning now. So I have not seen the speed limit sign, so that means the previous speed applies to me, which was a 30 miles per hour. So I'm doing about 25 now. I can see the speed bump coming up, so I'm not gonna speed up too much. And I don't know, the road doesn't seem to be too smooth, so I'm gonna keep it a bit slow. It's a bit too bumpy here. So yeah, so I'm doing about 20 miles per hour because I don't feel it's smooth enough. It's quite rough here. The lady with the dog, I need to worry about it because the dog might just run off the leash. So I'm just gonna go slightly wide and then gonna come back a bit. The visibility is not clear, so I'm keeping around 25 miles per hour. If you're doing a 30 miles per hour road and you don't have enough visibility, it's better to be below 25 miles per hour. And if you are in a 20 zone and you can't see it, better option is to be below 15 miles per hour. Now I can see a 40 sign, but I'm not going to speed up till now because I still don't feel it's a bit smooth here. So I'm entering a country road with not a national speed limit sign, so I think now it's better. I'm going to go into 4th gear. Road still seems not icy at all. It's a very clean road at the moment, so I'm keeping around 25 miles per hour because the visibility is tiny bit less, and I can see a warning sign for double bend coming up. It's a 40 zone. I'm gonna check my mirrors. I'm not gonna keeping up 40 miles, but I'm doing around 25-ish again because I cannot see nothing. Okay, now I'm gonna speed up tiny bit, but again the bend coming up. It's a bit of hill, so instead of keeping myself in the 4th gear, I'm gonna go back into 3rd gear. And this glass is making too much noise. But we got a pedestrian walking in the middle because it's a country road, of course. There's no pavement for them to walk, and she's perfectly walking in a very good direction, facing to the traffic. So I got a taxi now. What I'm gonna do is, I don't want to go towards a lady, so I need to overtake the lady, giving her enough room. I'm gonna check my left mirror so she's visible, and then I'm gonna speed up a lot. Again, the visibility is not the best in my opinion, so I'm keeping around below 35 miles per hour. I'm gonna brake slightly because the next bend seems even more sharper. I can see over the hedges. There's no one coming till now. And as soon as I can see, okay, well, there's someone coming, so I'm gonna check my left mirror. I'm gonna go a bit close to the left side, and I'm gonna speed up now. I'm gonna drive slightly in the middle-ish, slightly in the middle, but I'm gonna go back to my own position because it's bend coming up. I can't see nothing. Covering my brakes and pressing my gas pedal now. Now again, by the time he's coming towards me, I'm gonna ease off my gas pedal just in case. I'm gonna cover my brakes and press the gas again. I got a sharp bend, so I'm not gonna be able to do a high speed here. I'm tapping a brake before the bend so I can stop braking while on the bend. I'm doing about 20 miles per hour. Visibility is clear now. He's a bit too much to my side, so I have to move a bit more to my side. And I'm gonna drive a bit in the middle now because it's a kind of a straight stretch. I can see a bit too much at this point, I would say. And there's no one coming up, but now I got the dip on the road, so and there's a car coming, so I'm gonna leave my gas pedal, come a bit to the left side. I'm gonna be a bit slow. This is a bit more tricky country road to do, despite it's not a national speed limit because there's no central line. So when there's no central line, the chances of people to drift over is a bit too much, and of course our chance to drift to their side. And I'm gonna be taking the first left, which is gonna take me towards Leeds Bradford Airport. So because it's a country road, I need to tell people early that I'm gonna go left. I'm gonna drop the gear into 2nd, and I have been provided a very long giveaway, so I'm not gonna turn after that, but I'm gonna use it as a slip road, and then I'm gonna be following the curb around so I don't go over the central line. Entering a 30 zone, I got double red lines on the left and the right, both sides. which means no stopping, no parking at any cost, like any cost. On a double yellow lines, you can do a quick stop, like a very quick stop to pick up someone or to drop someone. But on the double red lines, there's literally no chance that you should be stopping for not even 1 second. Yellow lines on the road are telling me to watch my speed. And I can see from far away, I can see a giveaway coming up. And I would be turning right at the end of that road. So about now, I think I should check my mirrors, put the signal, start slowing down to around 20 below miles per hour, so I can enter the range for the second gear. Clutch goes down, second gear. I can see everything on the right, but left side is not visible. So I'm gonna probably do a stop here. Now this guy is coming with the left signal. That's perfect. Now these people, if you see these people coming without a signal, expect them to be going inside the airport, because this is the bend for them, so they should come without a signal. So if that guy is turning left, he would indicate. You see, if there's a late signal, and he's indicating perfectly fine, so I'm gonna make my move. Now I'm scanning the road till I can, like as far as I can, a mini roundabout coming up. I was about to go into third gear, but it's all right. I need to start slowing down instead. So the first exit is clear, kind of enough to me. The second is clear. The main side is not much clear, and it's the dead. No, it's not dead. Okay, now I don't need to worry about the bus. The bus has to worry about me. And I'm gonna go back around 30-ish miles per hour. Now I got a big roundabout coming up, and this roundabout I can see it has 3 exits. I'm gonna go straight. Now normally when we go straight from a roundabout, it's the left lane, but not always. At this roundabout, the left lane only goes left. I'm gonna drop my gear and position a bit on the right side. Now wow, what are these people? Okay, yeah, the left lane only goes left, and to go straight I have to be in the right lane. Wow, it's perfectly okay. Well, he's a bit far, so I'm gonna make my move. Top and left mirrors, left signal. I'm gonna start moving towards the curb on the left side now, so I can leave the inner side of the roundabout clear. Now coming back to that roundabout which we did, now the marking for us, the marking to tell us that the left lane was only left was too late. They should have provided us at least 1 or 2 signs beforehand, so we could plan in a good way. So if you see these kind of junction or a roundabout on the driving test, the examiners would help you. It's not like much to worry about. If they know the signs or the road markings are faded or whatever, they would definitely help you with that. Now it's a 40 zone. I'm keeping about 30 miles per hour because I need to keep a good distance from the car in front of me as well. And I can see it says a giveaway coming up after about 100 yards. So I think around 100 yards for me to plan is not a bad choice. I'm gonna be turning left, so I'm gonna check my mirrors, indicate early, go around 20-ish miles per hour into second gear, and I'm not gonna bring my clutch up because I'm already reaching a junction, and those signs are telling me it's gonna be a very sharp one, and I can see a national speed limit. I cannot see. I'm gonna come to a kind of a stop. Okay, I can see now. Another check, and I'm gonna move. Yeah, so it's 60 miles per hour, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 60. Let's see what can I do, because it's too windy about till now. And the best thing about this road is that's literally the runway. You can literally see the planes landing from there. Okay, I'm keeping around 40-ish miles per hour. I know there's a bend coming up, but it's quite visible. I'm gonna go down a bit below 40 miles per hour. Yeah, I'm doing about 35-ish. I'm not slowing down too much because again, it's a very big road. Yes, it is windy. We have less visibility, but it's still decently wide in my opinion. So I'm keeping about 35, not pressing the brakes at all, and I'm gonna press the gas around now. So this road's gonna lead us into Eden, which is one of the town next to the airport, to 30 miles per hour. I have checked my top mirrors. I'm slowing down, and I'm in a third gear, doing about 25 above miles per hour. Now this road is a bit too narrow, so we need to expect meeting traffic to happen around here. So make sure to plan early for everything happening. Road seems very, very empty. It's about 10 AM. I have checked my mirrors before I overtake. I'm not gonna go like too wide like this because there's no point. I'm just gonna keep around window gap, and that's more than enough for me. Like a bit over the line, and that's all I would say. I'm keeping a bit more slow because I cannot it seems it's getting tighter. I can see pedestrians as well. I can see a vehicles parked on the left side. That means I'm gonna overtake them. But now I'm overtaking and I'm in the wrong side of the road and I cannot see much, so I'm keeping about 20 miles per hour. Now I can see there's a van coming up. I can probably make it before him, but no, we are equal distance, so I'm gonna give him the priority. If he was a bit too far, I would have gone first, but we were about equal distance basically. I've done my right mirrors before moving off. I'm not going too wide from the parked vehicle, just leaving them enough room. With the mirrors, I just came back, and at the end of the road, I am turning right. So I'm not gonna put the signal because of this junction. I'm about now, I think there should not be any confusion to anyone. And I'm turning right at the end of the road. It seems open from the right side, but I can see nothing from the left side. So therefore I'm gonna go into first gear. I got the roundabout straight away, and from the roundabout I'm going straight. Again, the left lane only goes left, and to go straight I'm going from the right lane. No one from ahead. I'm keeping myself in the inner side. And about now, top and left mirrors, left signal, and I'm entering a one-way road according to the sign, which is a 20 miles per hour zone as well. Zebra crossing was clear. I'm keeping like about 10 to 12 miles per hour because it's just too narrow. So it's a one-way road, so whenever I would reach the end of the one-way road, I need to make sure that if I'm turning right, I'm perfectly positioned on the right side. Not in the middle, not on the left side as we usually do at turn, but perfectly in the middle. Sorry, perfectly on the right side. And I'm gonna go straight. Again, it's a junction without visibility, so but I'm gonna make it second because down a hill. It would move easy on second gear down a hill. And I'm not gonna keep my clutch down because the clutch got down gonna make me coast and speed up too much. So I'm just pressing the brake a bit. But if I think my car is gonna go too slow, then let's say about now, I'm gonna press my clutch down. I'm gonna try my best the car doesn't slow down, and I'm gonna bring my clutch again to the biting point. Now I'm turning. I think I should go in first gear. Yeah, that's better. And I can see, no, it's not a junction, it's just a bend. I'm gonna leave my clutch smoothly so it doesn't jerk the car. Now, okay, there was no one coming, and at the end of this road I'm turning right. So because I'm turning right, I need to position perfectly on the right side, like literally on the right curb about here. So there's no one coming from the left side, but all of them are coming towards me, so I'm not gonna go. Last check on the right side, and I'm gonna go. Now zebra crossing seems fine from the right side, but I cannot see the left side, and I could see the left now. I can see a red Royal Mail pulling out, so I need to watch the top mirrors to see what's going on. And he might be a bit over the line because he's overtaking the vehicles on the right side, so I'm gonna move towards the curb a bit more. And it's a 30 zone. Okay, I'm gonna slow down for those people because I'm almost on the central line, and they are over the central line as well. Now these vehicles, to be overtaken, I think I would have to drive on the central line, so I'm gonna let him go first. Okay, he's giving me way, but I'll double check my mirrors. Thank you. And I'm over the line, so that means I'm being a hazard for anyone coming from ahead, so I need to be worried about that. Okay, I'm gonna slow down and pull in slightly more, and with the help of left mirrors I'm gonna go back to the normal driving position. Now it feels like I can do a bit over 25. Again, I'm not gonna hit 30 miles per hour. I'm just a bit over 25 miles per hour, nothing else. Okay, I'm gonna pull up on the left side because this glass is annoying me a lot. Okay, I checked my mirrors, I put the signal, but I didn't pull up straight away. I literally give chance to everyone to see what I'm gonna do, and I gradually pulled over on the left side. Okay, there's no one, so I'm not gonna probably indicate, but I'm still gonna check around everything. So still 30 miles per hour. I'm doing about 25 above, just a bit over 25, nothing else. And I can see those people are stopping, so it's a junction, of course, and I think it's controlled by the traffic lights. I would be turning left. I'm barely the third car in the queue, so I can just put the signal now. It's not a problem at all. So we're on a minor road, so I need to expect that we would stop for a bit longer than the main road over there. I can see those traffic lights turning into red. That means soon I'm gonna have the green lights. Go on. Alright, just double checking my left mirrors in case there would have been a cyclist. Now the lights are green, so I'm gonna just double check on the right just for extra safety, and I'm gonna make my car move. I didn't see any speed limit sign. That means the previous speed applies to me, which was a 30 miles per hour road. I'm keeping about 28 to 30 miles per hour. I can see a car pulling out, so I'm gonna check my top mirrors. Every time I'm spotting a hazard, I'm trying to remember to check my top mirrors. It's very, very empty, like very, very empty. So that's why I said on the first video that these part of Leeds get very calm around 9:30 to about 1 p.m. It's such a nice straight stretch of the road, and I got nothing to do. Like, there's nothing I can do apart from, nothing wrong apart from a bit over speeding or a bit of less speeding. Now, our traffic lights have been green for a long time, so I need to expect it to go red, but I'm not really thinking it's gonna go red because it's a pedestrian crossing and no one has pressed the button. I can see a roundabout coming up next, and from the roundabout I would be going left into the first exit. So I'm not gonna indicate now because I don't physically see where the roundabout is. I can see the sign now, so I can do it about now. Mirror signal slowing down to about 20-ish. Second gear, the left lane goes straight and left, and the right lane goes right. So I can see that car coming without a signal, so I need to expect it to come towards me. So I'm not gonna go, oops, he went without a signal, but that's not my problem. He told me he was coming towards me, so I was about to give him way, but then he went left, so it's not gonna count as a fall or anything because we didn't know where he was going, basically. Again, an extremely empty road with 30 miles per hour. No challenge so far here. I can see a warning for a junction, but the car behind is getting a bit too close, but I don't need to worry much about it because I'm on the main road. My arrow was bigger, so I'm on the main road. I can still be prepared for anything to go wrong. So from here, I'm gonna go back into the country roads and then back to the test center. So big lorry is coming up. Gonna ease off my gas pedal a bit till I can squeeze through it, and now I'm gonna press the gas again. I can see a bit of road works happening at the top of the road. Now I'm not sure if there's multiple lanes and one lane is closed or whatever, but I can see that I cannot keep myself on the left lane at all. Left side at all. And I can see a giveaway coming up as well. There's a van. Okay, well, he's gone somewhere else. Okay, at the end of the road, I'm turning left. So I'm after the petrol station or around the petrol station. I'm gonna mirror signals, drop the gear, and I'm gonna follow the curb so people who wanna go right, they don't get blocked because of me. The visibility is okay. He's turning left, and I'm gonna go. I'm climbing the hill, so I'm gonna stay a bit longer in the second gear, and about when the car revs a bit more, I'm gonna go into third gear. I'm doing about 30 miles per hour. The car again is not too far from me, the one behind. I'm gonna ease off my gas pedal slightly, and I'm gonna press the gas pedal again. Now from these traffic lights, this is the crossroad controlled by the traffic lights, and now I'm turning right. The best thing about this crossroad controlled by the traffic light is it has marking in the middle, so you won't get confused about what trick to use, like what technique to use, the near side to near side or the off side to off side. So I can see they have given us the near side to near side. I'm just gonna go onto the marking inside both lanes, and that's all for me. And I got no one coming up, and I'm gonna make my car go. So still 30 miles per hour, 40 starts from there, so I'm gonna keep my best to be below 30 miles per hour. and because I'm driving a bit slow, I'm driving 30 before 40, I want to check my mirrors, and then I'm going to speed up. This is a better country road to do because it has perfect markings. You've got the edge markings, you've got the central line, the hazard line and everything, so it's easier here. So I'm doing about, okay, warning for reducing speed because it's getting narrow. I'm going to leave my gas pedal, but I think 30 would be alright for what I can see here. I'm not going to go too slow here. 25 to 30 is fine till around, okay, now I'm going to speed up wow, what a view. I'm going to speed up a bit more here, and I'm going to leave my gas pedal again, cover my brakes because it's a bit too, okay, I'm going to press my gas now. I'm going to hit around 40-ish miles per hour, but again I have to drop the speed. That's the thing about the country roads, you cannot keep a constant speed. There's so many things going on the country road, such as a bad surface of the road, or a bend, or something, someone coming from ahead or anything, or the less visibility. So it's constant change of speed, and because it's constant change of speed, it might be constant change of gears as well. Okay, slowing down a bit because again I got the warning for the road getting narrow. I'm keeping around 30 miles per hour. I can see now, but I'm not going to press the gas because it's a hill, so it's rolling on its own. So I'm going to brake up a bit more, just a bit more, and I'm going to press my gas pedal now. I'm going to brake a bit, despite he's perfectly in his road. I'm perfectly in my lane as well, but I just did for extra safety, in case he might have swerved over just at the last second. I can see a warning for a sharp bend. So instead of 40, I would decide how much visibility do I have and then do accordingly. Okay, easing off my gas pedals. And 35 to 30 miles per hour, and now pressing the gas pedal again now. And I got a warning, I got the giveaway coming up, and at the giveaway, at the junction coming up, I'm turning left. So the sign for the giveaway says it's after 100 yards, so I'm going to start planning now with the mirrors and signals. I'm going to put my second gear just in case. And I'm turning left, and the car in front of me turning left as well, so I got the priority, but he was early, and I'm going to go basically. Some road grids going on. I can see a temporary traffic lights as well, so we might stuck here for a bit while. Let's see. I changed quite quickly, just double checking my mirrors in case the situation would have changed meantime. Turning right, so I'm going to slow down, probably dropping my gear as well, and slowly lifting the clutch so it doesn't jerk the car back into third gear. The bend is coming up, but I can see everything, so I'm not going to slow down much because it's wide enough as well for me to keep the similar speed which I'm doing already. Zebra crossing has been scanned, it's no one there. I'm covering a brakes pedal because I'm not pressing the accelerator at all. The car is literally rolling on its own. Again, the marking will tell me to keep watching my speed. Now zebra crossings coming up, I cannot see nothing on the right side of the zebra crossings, so with the help of the top mirrors I'm going to slow down and into the second gear, and I think he's going to struggle a bit reversing into the driveway here, and first gear. Again, checking my mirrors just before moving off. Oh, the lady might cross, so I'm gonna stop here for a second, let me see. And she's not crossing, so I'm gonna go. What a maneuver by the van, by the way. So gone to the third gear so the car doesn't make that revving noise, but I'm not going to speed up too much. I'm going to keep around 20 miles per hour because I need to keep a good gap from behind the car in front of me. The warning for the roundabout. I just got the warning. I don't know where is the roundabout. I should expect the roundabout to be coming very soon. Okay, beforehand I can see a zebra crossings. I can see no one from the roundabout. I'm gonna go right into third exit. So top and right mirrors, right signals, into the lower gear. I can see that guy coming with the right signal, so he's gonna cross my path. The Mini Cooper without a signal, and he's coming with the, okay, he's going out, so I'm gonna move. Exit number 3, 1, 2, mirror signals, aiming for the curb now so I can leave my inner side of the roundabout clear. And I'm taking the first exit on just after the bus stop. Oops, what's going on here? Now it's making me go very close to the van on the left side, so I'm going to keep it very, very slow. Now he gave him way, so I'm going to stop and see if he's going to give me, okay, he's giving me way as well. Just because someone went, because they gave them way, doesn't mean you go straight away as well. And I would be, at the end of the road, I would be turning right. So the giveaway is not too far, so I'm going to check my mirror signals now. I'm going to try my best to position a bit on the right side, so my boom of the car can pull in the back by the time I stop here. Visibility on the right side, visibility on the left side, and I'm going to go. Now back to the test center road, which is 30. Yeah, it was very, very easy to drive today. Like, there was literally nothing going on. Extremely empty roundabouts, empty roads, like nothing at all. So if you're booking your driving test, make sure it's around this time. Again, you should not be really worried about the driving test time, because I think you should be fully prepared to drive in any kind of situation. But again, everyone thinks to, okay, it's a bit narrow, and I made it. Okay, mirrors again, speeding up slightly more because it's empty road. I'm going to drive a bit on the central line so I can leave a good gap from the left side. And I'm going to ease my gas pedal because I cannot see much, because keep in mind those people could be overtaking people on the left side, so on the right side, so I need to worry about, because they could be swerving over the line at that scenario. Now the test center is coming soon, so I'm not going to speed up too much. I'm going to drop my speed to around 20 miles per hour. Just already I'm going to go into the second gear, and I'm going to pull up after this lane. So I'm going to check my mirrors, put the signal. I'm going to keep my clutch down because I'm in the process of stopping the car, and slow and steadily I'm going to pull up on the left side. Okay, so that was all for today. It was very easy again, very, very easy. Hope this video helps you with your driving test.